Tyrannosaurus Dad by Liz Roseberg. Tobias and his father were a lot like other families whose children went to Elmwood Elementary. Tobias liked to play ball. He raised tropical fish. Early in the morning before school and weekends, he delivered newspapers on his bicycle. His father had some things in common with other fathers. He had a big collection of corny jokes. He liked to try his hand at magic, and he was a big guy, a meat eater. Worked hard, but that's where the resemblance ended. Tobias's father had teeth as sharp as steak knives. At 40 feet long and 15 feet high, he weighed as much as a steam locomotive, even when he watched when he ate. In short, he was a Tyrannosaurus. You might have thought nothing would have been bother him, but strangers irritated him half to death. So when the elderly reader hobbled by, Tyrannosaurus Dad laid low. And when the traveling salesman came to call, he roared at them to go away, stay away. The next time I see you, better be never. He didn't have to ask twice. And mostly, Tobias understood. Good night, boyo, his father would call through the bedroom window. Night, Dad, Tobias would answer. When Tyrannosaurus Dad was around, he never felt afraid of spiders or strange noises at night. Still, he couldn't help wishing his father would be, well, a little more part of things. His dad was always working. Look, he's working right now. So when elementary field day was announced, Tobias dropped a lot of hints. He taped posters to the bedroom mirror. He leafed through the lawn with field day flyers. He even sang Elmwood Elementary School anthem around the house over and over. Oh, Elmwood School, we love you so. You are the best school that we know. Tyrannosaurus Dad acted too busy to notice. He hid behind a pile of paperwork. Oh, no. And so, the very morning of elementary Elmwood Field Day, Tobias put on his baseball cap backwards for luck. Well, he announced today's the day. His father rustled through the papers of the sports section. He mumbled. Fun, food, excitement, Tobias read from the announcement had been sent home to all the families. See? His father grunted. Busy day ahead. Tobias gave up. He slowly rose from the kitchen table and shuffled away. Well, he said, I guess I'll see you after school, I guess. Not if I see you first, joked Tyrannosaurus Dad. But the Elmwood field days were just getting started when something awful happened. The Chicken Bone Gang rode in. They were the toughest kids in town and terrified the kindergartners and first graders. They tied red cans and aluminum pipe plates to their spokes of their beat-up bikes. They made a terrible racket when they skidded onto the field, kicking up dust. Who's the ump? They demanded. We want to play! That was a sore point, because in fact the regular emperor had just come down with the flu. I am, said Principal Anos, looking uneasy. No way, snarled the leader. No fair. Home cookin', scoffed another. He'll be the ump. And they pushed one of their own gang forward. Forget it, said Tobias. He glanced at the leader of the Chicken Bone Gang, and the leader glanced back. They both stood their ground, arms folded. Ah, lump! Thundered an unexpected voice. The kids had to look up to see where the voice was coming from. Way, way up. Tyrannosaurus Dad divided up the teams. Half the chicken bone games on one team, half on the other team. The kids all looked confused. What do we do now? They asked. Play ball! Roared Tyrannosaurus Dad. No one could accuse Tyrannosaurus Dad of playing favorites. He called a third strike on Tobias, his own kid. And he tossed one of the chicken bone gangs out of the game for unsportsmanlike behavior. First one team was ahead, then the other. At the bottom of the ninth, the score was tied 10-10. All of a sudden, storm clouds rolled in. Fat, warm raindrops began to fall. Lightning cracked nearby. This game is called on account of rain, Tyrannosaurus Dad declared. Some of the kids groaned. A few of the parents booed, but quickly pretended they were just coughing. Our field day picnic is ruined, moaned Principal Anos. All these hot dogs and hamburgers gone to waste. She looked like she might cry. But Tyrannosaurus Dad provided enough shelter for several tables to be pushed underneath him. He was a good sport about the smoke from the barbecue grill, and of course he ate more hamburgers than anyone. The rain stopped just as it was growing dark. Tyrannosaurus Dad waited till the last buses had pulled in. Then he gave Tobias a little nudge. "Anyone else need a ride?" Tobias said. He didn't have to ask twice. The Chicken Bone Gang let out a cheer. They rode their rusty bikes noisily onto the back of Tyrannosaurus Dad, who grinned. He still had ketchup on his mouth. Tobias squinted at his dad. "What made you come today?" he asked. "Family first," says Tyrannosaurus Dad. "Work can wait." He pulled out a warm photograph from his pocket. It showed them playing ball together. Tobias looked much shorter and younger. "I always carried this," he said. "You needed me, and I'm here for you." Tobias smiled and rubbed his father's head. "Thanks, Dad," he murmured. Tyrannosaurus nodded, his mouth full of hamburger again. Of the end.